Chillos, welcome back, people. It's the Critic Corp. I am Tope, and I'm here to give you guys that review today on fucking, I would say, a classic horror film in my books. It was honestly a like all time favorite to me, along with Leprechaun that I used to watch when I was younger. Um, Stephen King's uh, Thinner, and it's it's more it's not it's more of a thriller, uh like have its certain frightful moments, but like science, like sci-fi type of deal, a little bit, just a little bit, but just more on the weird side. you know you know how Stephen King is sometimes. He gets deep on his weird side more than his horror. And it was fucking, fuck was that? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I saw a fucking animal or something, some type of creature, a little spider or something. Who knows? But yeah. This shit was like I said, it was always one for the books with me. I definitely loved it when I was younger, and still love it now. I just rewatched it, and it still like had me cracking up. It's a little short, little horror movie too. It was only like an hour and a half, so yeah, you know, something light. Um, but yeah, so you have this dude that's a attorney. His name's Billy Hollick. Well, his real name's William, but they everybody call him Billy. But yeah, he's a attorney, a big attorney. Like, I'm not talking about like big high up there, like he a big boy. This boy, his ass was fucking 300 fucking pounds and shit. Um, Out of breath going up the stairs type of deal. Fucking can't stop himself from eating like he got fucking like he's going like he's pregnant and shit. Like he got pregnant cravings. Like this man was a fat ass dude. And his wife, um, really his whole family, his wife and his daughter was concerned about, his weight and wanted him, to actually start taking into consideration of, his nutrition and whatnot. Wanted him, lose a couple pounds. And he did, but not like fucking weight loss journey type of drop. He did like outrageous, scary almost, like just nerve wracking type of weight drop. And he obtained this by getting cursed by some gypsies. This shit still kills me to this day. He ends up so him and his wife, they're on their way back from a night out dinner and shit. And his wife's giving him some top, giving him head, sucking his dick off and shit on the way home. And how that sloppy toppy gets sometimes. It gets a little wild, eyes roll in the back of your head type of deal. Um, I guess he, was getting slobbed up so good that he wasn't paying attention to the road. Ends up running over this elderly lady that was you know, a part of this gypsy family. And um then he ends up getting cursed by the father of the of the gypsy woman that he ran over. Now, mind you, um, if a dude, if a person, especially a gypsy, like I know it was like him, he was portrayed to uh not even like think that shit is real and whatnot. But if someone walks up to you and puts their hands on your face and say some type of little creepy ritual type of deal, and walks away in like a weird, creepy way. First off, I ain't let nobody put their hands on my face or rub their fingers in my face. That's just some weird shit. Um, but when he did that, when you like obviously think like, okay, something's not right here. And then after that, like you started, weird shit started happening out of the ordinary. Your weight started dropping, and you're steady like eating like shit. But like yeah, I would have instantly thought, like to the extreme on that. Like what the fuck did this old man just curse me with type of deal. But cause I'm very superstitious. I believe in some of that shit for sure. I I don't dig deep into it, but I believe a lot of that shit's real. But yeah, man. He curses him. He rubs his fingers on his face and says thinner. Um After that, the and the reason he did that is because he ends up getting away with the case. Because Billy, he went to trial, and given that he's an attorney, he got away with it. No points or no jeopardizing to his job. He got away with it. The judge was in on it. The officer, the chief, what's his name, Chief Duncan and Judge Carey. They were both in on it. It wasn't even a real trial. It was just them three. The fucking like it wasn't even like a for real court case type of deal. It was some bullshit. But swept under the rug type of deal. And yeah, he went about his business, and that's when he came out to the father. It's not the father's name is called Tadzu. He's what 100. He's said to be 106 years old. Um, and you got Gina, which is his goddaughter, and then Suzanne, the one that got ran over. Their last name is called Lemke, so the Lemke family, pretty much. Um, but yeah, he comes out of the courthouse, gets cursed by this old man, and then the curse begins, and it slowly starts to eat away at him, pretty much, and he ends up cursing the chief and fucking the judge. The judge got cursed. The fucking the chief, he ends up shooting himself. He ends up offing himself, and the judge, he fucking kills himself as well. He fucking ends up like driving into a goddamn truck or whatever, semi truck or some type of shit. But yeah, bro, this shit was wild. Like I said, it was more nerve wracking and like just like crazy type of deal. Um, Especially to see the other dudes' curses, because they were like more affecting their skin than anything, and they was looking real itchy and shit, like just ugh. Like the judge dude, I think he whispered to him lizard or whatever, till he turned him. His skin was looking all scaly and cracking and shit. And I don't even know what he said to the chief. The chief looked like the hunchback from Notre Dame. Like, hell no, that shit was fucking wild. And then, So he's trying to put a stop to this. Billy's trying to put a stop to this shit before he fucking goes out like the rest of them and get the curse lifted. So he goes on a hunt for the gypsies because you know gypsies, they're always migrating and whatnot. And he ends up locating them through from the help of this detective, and fucking um pretty much begs them to lift the curse, but they, gypsies, you know how they are. That's their motive, get revenge, but is is their justice is served differently than others, as he would say. But yeah, they wouldn't lift it, and it was funny because they was calling them white men from town, and he was like, well, this white man from town about to curse you guys back, pretty much. So he ends up going to get going to recruit this little mobster Italian dude or whatever he was, named Richie what's his name, Richie Janelli. He ended up fucking representing him in a case earlier in the movie, like a real big case that he was supposed to lose and like be convicted of like hard, but you know he got out of it type of deal. And he told him he owed him. Richie owed him. So uh that was that he came for. He told him like fuck the firm. I personally owe you. Like I owe you, Billy, not anybody else. And Richie came and delivered, man. This man was terrorizing, wreaking terror on the whole gypsy camp. These people relocated, and he still found a way to track him down and wreak more havoc on them. First time, it got worse and worse. The first time, he like messed with their dogs and shit, all their little pets in the cage, fed them some shit, and made them all like die or just get sick. Then, this nigga pulls out the chopper on their ass and lays into them a whole clip, bombs and everything, like just like fucked up their whole little camping spot. And then Gina, the goddaughter, he fucking took her husband, knocked him senseless, taped his mouth, tied him up, puts a note on him saying the white man from town uh says lift the curse or lift it or whatnot, and sends him out in the midst of them, because they was clapping back. Gypsies was clapping back. They had their own little fucking ammo and shit too, and they was still just letting loose and ended up killing the husband. So that was another fucking just like a little torment to them type of deal. And then he doesn't stop there. This man he portrays as a like a cop, because they called the police and shit. After that went down, they called the police and shit. The gypsies or the police got involved, and he pulls up to the scene acting like a cop, fake badge, all types of shit. Gets the daughter Gina to come with him, so she can identify the person that might be a lead to this and all that shit, and takes her back to their hideout where him and Billy are posted up at, stationed at. Fucking pretty much threatens her life with some jar full of acid, like sets it on her, pins her down, sets it on her forehead type of deal, like just making this bitch like just scared for her life. She's bleeding from the head already. Like it was this man Richard didn't play. Richard Janelli didn't play, boy. He did not play. Like I said, he came to deliver for my boy Billy. Cause this man was damn near about to look like a walking skeleton, bro. He was when Richie pulled up on him, he was already at a buck 20, maybe 110. So yeah, they had to hurry up and get that shit lifted. So you know, after that, pretty much Tazoo, the old man, uh, he realized the white man from town wasn't joking, and he needed to do something about this shit before his goddaughter gets fucking murked, and that was gonna be his last family member. You know, the husband got murked, his daughter got murked, Suzanne. Suzanne's an old ass lady too, bro. So for him to be 106, she was probably like, I'm telling you, at least 70 something. Like that, like 70 or 80 or whatever. She looked old as hell. I said that. But he gets uh he gets like I said, he gets Tazoo to lift the curse by pretty much splashing his blood, Billy's blood, into this pie, releasing the curse of the through his blood into this pie, and um, he told him pretty much, the curse is in this pie now, but the only way for it to officially be lifted for someone needs to eat it. Once they eat it, you know, you'll start, gaining back your weight like nothing even happened type of deal. And that person who eats the pie instantly dies. And guess who he did it to? Yeah, I wouldn't even expect. I mean, you will expect it when you watch the movie, but he did it to his wife. Well, he made his wife eat the pie because he figured out that she was having an affair with their family doctor, Dr. Mikey. He called him. that was his That was what's the name? That was his first name, but you know how you call your doctor usually by their last name, but he called him Mikey, Doctor Mikey, like making fun of him and shit, type of deal. But yeah, they were having an affair, and she was lying to him. Like he knew, and she was playing that role like she really, really didn't or wasn't, and he was already pissed at her because they tried to fucking play the role like uh you know put him in his little clinic and somehow he's developing stages of cancer. Like they were already trying to like play like they were like really in it to help him, but they were trying to get him out of the picture for they can have more time together. Because every time he pulled up, he was somehow always there, or just leaving, or she'll bring him up like, oh, I was just talking to Mikey, or I was talking to Doctor such and such, and he'd be like, oh, Doctor Mikey, like So yeah, he made her eat the pie. Um, fucking next morning, uh, you know, she dead in bed. He already know it. Hype as hell. Um, fucking comes downstairs though to his daughter being home. Now, see, his daughter wasn't supposed to be home, and she ends up coming home. She's supposed to be staying at a friend's house, but she coming home. I guess sooner or earlier that night when he went to bed and whatnot, and her and the mom, fucking Heidi, that's the wife's name, Heidi, ends up having fucking uh pie and having a little daughter mommy time talk and shit. because I guess they weren't getting each other getting well with getting along with each other that well. But you know, long story short, she eats the pie. He realizes he fucked up, and he needs to either decide whether he wants to go out with his family and eat the pie, or you know just say fuck it, it is what it is type of deal. And he's like in regretment at this point. And guess who rings the doorbell? Dr. fucking Mikey. Dr. Mikey, man. So that was his instant decision right then and there. He was like, I'm all yeah. Before I go out, I'm gonna make sure this fuck nigga go out too. So he invites him in, asks him to enjoy some breakfast pie, he calls it, with him. And that's how the movie pretty much ends right then and there. So the white man from town, he got he got what he deserved, and everybody else paid their dues for him. So that was pretty much it. um, like I said, this is fucking an instant classic to me. Came out 1996, and yeah, I still love it to this day. So leave some comments, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this movie. Go check it out if you haven't heard about it or don't recall, watching it back then. Support the motherfucking corp. And as I always say, toodles.